So who is he?
He's Jones Beach.
Alright YouTube, so I just got back from seeing the new Beetlejuice movie, and if you've been around my channel for the past few months, you'll know I absolutely love improvising and I think I'm pretty good at it. But for this vlog, I decided that a script was a good structure to have for this Beetlejuice review. Of course, I always go off script, but let's get to the review. So I went in my brain and took a trip down memory lane to my very first movie review, which was of Dune Part 2, which I absolutely love. Still my favorite movie of the year, but in that vlog, I was really nervous to make it because I had never done a movie review and I felt like I wasn't a good movie critic, and I still don't consider myself a movie critic at all or an expert or anything, but I figured, why not give it a stab, and it's made me very happy with all the videos I've made, so definitely happy I made that vlog, and I'm happy to making this vlog. I think it's a good progress report for me, for my channel, because I love giving you guys these reviews and all these videos. But on to Beetlejuice, and yes, this will be a spoiler-free review. So the movie kicks off with the character Lydia giving an engaging story, and then she begins to hallucinate Beetlejuice, and I say hallucinate because we later realize the reason for that, but as promised, this is a spoiler-free review, so I won't go into too much detail about that. Now, I could sit here and summarize the movie, but you guys know that's not really my style of just simply summarizing movies. I like to be little more creative than that. But with these past few minutes of this vlog, you must be wondering, did I like Beetlejuice? That's the raging question here, and the answer is yes, I absolutely loved it. And Lydia's daughter, Astrid, kind of reminded me of Wednesday Addams, but I didn't find it too obvious, or she was definitely a lot different from Wednesday Addams, not as emo or as extreme in that regard, but I honestly like that. As much as I love Wednesday Addams, it was nice to see the actress was not typecast, at least not too much. But it's definitely good to be reminded of that character and have that sort of vibe to it, because I think it worked well. What I'm trying to say is I think the movie did a good job with Jenna Ortega's character. And as a result, the movie definitely had an all-star cast. But also not way too many characters, or not too many characters, which, speaking of which, the characters were definitely likable and enjoyable characters. I absolutely love the effects, the makeup, and all the cool aesthetics behind this movie in terms of visuals. After watching this movie, I'm more hyped up for spooky season in Inktober and have a lot more drawing ideas in my mind now. There is a reference in this movie to the Dune series, which I definitely loved and really appreciated that. I thought it was super funny and cool. And the more I think about it, the more I realize maybe releasing this movie in September was the move, because it's Halloween Eve, the month of Halloween Eve, I should say. But I think after all, that was kind of a cool idea, because it's the perfect timing just before it, not during Halloween, but before. But you get what I'm saying, I think, right? Now, as promised, this movie is a spoiler-free review, but I do have to say one thing, and that's that all I have to say about that ending is, wow. But I know I've said that about many other movie endings, but trust me, I promise the same thing applies to this one. And speaking of that, we've come to the end of this vlog. I don't know if this review was as creative and unique as I had hoped it for it to be, but maybe I'm putting too much pressure on myself in that regard, but definitely enjoyed this movie and making this review. So until next time, thank you all for watching. Goodbye.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5%